Welcome to the Rob and Kale podcast. Rob Sanders.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Kale Carolina Jackpot Hall.
And fuck you! Who's next?
The Rob and Kale podcast.
Let's go!
And welcome into the Rob and Kale podcast. I'm Rob Sanders, here in Columbia, South Carolina. My buddy is the #1 Gamecock YouTuber on the planet. He is undefeated, unchallenged. No one will come close, ladies and gentlemen. He is Mr. Carolina Jackpot, Mr. Kale Hall. What's up, buddy?
What's up, guys? How we doing tonight? Let's pick some games, shall we?
We're going to pick some. Exactly. I'm jacked up for this jackpot. Before we get started, though, big shout out to my 2 daughters. Personal news here. My one daughter was accepted into the early college program right out of middle school. She's one of the 25 kids out of all of Richland District 2 that got into the middle school program. She is a smart cookie. Also, my other daughter got accepted. What's the name of the program, Scarlett? The leadership program going into middle school. We got some smart kids up in this house.
I had no idea you had adopted the one.
Oh, yeah. You think they're adopted? They might be adopted. That might be right. Nothing this bright could come from the fruit of my loins. They are probably adopted. So, yeah. But either way, big time proud of my daughters as they just put a bow on me. That's the kind of silliness that comes from my daughters. Anyway, big time proud of them. So, anyway, a little personal news there. All right, so we're going to pick our bracket tonight. Shout out to the folks watching. This is the People's Bracket Jackpot. We're going to talk about it in just a second. Before we get into that, remember, the bracket challenge is brought to you by Callaway's Bar and Grill out in West Columbia, Highway 1 diagonal from the Walmart. Go and get yourself some retro video games. The only Golden Tee Lounge in the Midlands. They've got a new Golden Tee PGA Tour game. Very, very cool. Also, the retro video games and some great, great food. Callaway's Bar and Grill, Callaway'sBarandGrill.com. Get into the challenge. You have until tomorrow. Cutoff is at high noon. Send that man right there in the iron white t-shirt. I don't know if it's iron white. It's just a white t-shirt. Send the man in the white t-shirt $10 and get into the challenge. Okay? The intro link is in the show description, so make sure you get into that. Also, we have Dennis Wilson from DNC Trucking and Transport. Fireside Chats with Uncle Jackpot. Before we pick games, let's get it. What do you got, Jackpot?
Sucks to be a Gamecock. Our fan base is so dumb. They got Frank Martin fired, and he took us to the Final Four. We are a true gong show of a fan base. Go Tigers.
That message courtesy of Dennis Wilson, DNC Trucking and Transport. We appreciate Dennis for sponsoring the show. All right, I'm going to share the bracket. Here's the deal with this bracket. This is the People's Bracket. You can follow along over here, and Jackpot and I, we're going to go in this together. If the People's Bracket wins, the pot will go to the animal shelter. What's the name of the animal shelter, Jackpot? I don't remember.
Saving Grace.
Saving Grace Animal Shelter, which is up there in Lumberton, North Carolina. Basically, Jackpot wants to be Bob Barker. Have your pets spayed and neutered. Take care of all the furry folks. I don't have a problem with that. All right, so before we get into that, though, remember, try to get into the contest. Also, shout out to a friend of the show. Friend of the show. Man, Big Barney Ross, who said, hey, here's the thing. If his wins, he wants to make sure that his money goes to the animals too. So shout out to him as well. All right, here we go. The bracket. We're going to add this right here. I'm going to make this full screen so you can see it a little bit better. Jackpot, we're going to start. If you want to pick a team in this bracket over there on the side, we value your opinion. Here we go. We'll start out on the West.
Good gracious. We got 8 people watching this thing tonight. That's our record low. It's like a Chess Hall stream.
Oh, Jesus, Jackpot. Coming off the top. More people will come. Give it time.
It is.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not football season. I'm sure more people will jump in here shortly. All right, here we go.
If they don't, fuck them.
If they don't, fuck them. Fuck them in the ear. I had 23 people watching today on the afternoon show.
Oh God, that says a lot
right.
for me.
Now, Jackpot. Everybody loves you, Jackpot. So stop it. All right. In the West, we'll start with Gonzaga and Georgia State. Jackpot, can we just agree it's going to be Gonzaga?
Even though the Georgia State baseball team is superior to the Taylor baseball team, I think the Gonzaga basketball program is superior to the Fighting Panthers, the Fighting Sean Elliott's.
Fair enough. All right. The 8-9 matchup, Boise State and Memphis. Jackpot, I kind of like Boise State from the West, but Penny Hardaway may have a decent team there too. My pick is Boise State. Which way do you like it?
Okay, we'll go with that.
All right, so we'll go with Boise State. I think the Mountain West is going to win some games. I really do. All right, the 5-seed UConn taking on New Mexico State. Oh, man, I remember when UConn used to be great. What do you got, Jackpot? What do you think?
Let's go with UConn.
All right, we'll go with UConn. Arkansas and Vermont. Man, that's a sneaky one there because everybody talks about Vermont being great. I like Arkansas and Coach Muss. Which way you want to go there?
I'm picking the upset. Arkansas hasn't been playing that great.
All right, well, Jackpot, we'll go with that. If you have a good feeling about it, we'll go with Vermont.
Good feeling.
The people's bracket. So there you go. Also, we got Alabama and either Rutgers or Notre Dame. That game has just tipped off a little bit there. I like Alabama there. Alabama. Very good. Texas Tech and Montana State. All right, Jackpot. The Big 12 with a team there. Montana State. They might be a 14 seed that could do something. I'm still gonna roll with Tech.
Me in Montana. Nah.
Jackpot. We're going with Texas Tech. All right, Michigan State and Davidson. I'm a Michigan State guy because I like Coach Izzo. He always seems to have his team right this time of the year. Which way you want to go, Jackpot?
Yeah. I'll take Michigan State in a close one. Be
All
close.
Right. Duke and Cal State Fullerton. Which way you want to roll, Jackpot? I think Duke's the obvious pick here, but if you like,
Fullerton, they've been known for bed shitting too.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's go with the Blue Devils.
We're going to finish out this side of the bracket before we go to the next. So let's go to up top here, back to Gonzaga and Boise State. Gonzaga with that big 7-footer. I mean, he looks like he needs to eat about 18 pork chops, but they are still solid, and I like Gonzaga to win there. You cool with that, or you want to go with the Broncos?
No.
So Gonzaga is the pick. All right, UConn and Vermont. Jackpot picked Vermont over Arkansas. Okay, but does Vermont make it to the Sweet 16 against the Zags, Jackpot?
No.
Okay, so UConn is the pick. Alabama versus Texas Tech. I'm telling you, I think Alabama wins. They're too long as they don't turn the ball over. Which way you like?
Shoot the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see it.
I can see it too. All right, Michigan State and Duke. Fuck Duke forever. I'm going Michigan State unless you talk me out of it, Jackpot. I don't like Duke. I don't like picking them, but this is for the animals, so I need you to push me and say, okay, Rob, it's for the furry fellows.
I'm going to go with Duke.
Okay. The people's pick there with
something special.
All right. There you go. So far. Right, now we got Gonzaga and UConn. I like the Zags. I think they're much better, and UConn's not athletic enough to beat them up like Alabama did.
I do too.
Okay. And then we've got Alabama and Duke. Once again, I will not pick Duke because fuck Duke forever. Jackpot, do you think Duke can do it?
No.
All right. So you've got Alabama in the final against Gonzaga. And now we've got the Zags and Alabama. Now, Alabama's beaten Gonzaga this year. Do you like Alabama to win twice, or do you think it's going to be the Zags?
No.
Okay, so you got Gonzaga, right?
Yep.
Is that your pick? All right, so we got Gonzaga in the Final Four. Let's move our way down to the East bracket. Baylor and Norfolk State. We're not gonna talk a lot about that. I got Baylor. North Carolina and Marquette. Shaka Smart up there at Marquette. Which way you like there, Jackpot? I mean, it's kind of a coin flip game in my opinion.
Going ahead and give me Marquette.
Right?
UNC sucks.
Yeah, fuck the Tar Heels too. St. Mary's in Indiana. Indiana has been playing some really good basketball, and I think St. Mary's has some issues. I like Indiana here, Jackpot.
What's St. Mary's issues?
St. Mary's issues
The
is a
nun
lack
hold out on them. That's what she called the nun.
Her relationship with Jesus is out of whack, right? I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I don't trust Indiana.
You don't trust Indiana? Okay.
No.
Well, then, hey, man, it's for, it's the people's bracket, and you like St. Mary's, so we'll go with St. Mary's. UCLA and Akron. I like UCLA to roll, to be honest with you. I think they're going to stomp Akron.
John Wooden doesn't coach there anymore.
Yeah, but they made it. They're a solid team, in my opinion, out of the pack.
Okay.
The Pac-12. But all right, so we'll go with UCLA. Texas and Virginia Tech. I'm rolling with Tech.
Yeah,
go
I picked that
by
myself.
God.
Picked that myself.
Okay. All right. Purdue and Yale. Oh, I just said Purdue. Tennessee fans just pissed themselves. Oh, fuck.
Hold on, guys. It's all right.
It's all right. Don't shit the bed again.
It's all right. It's not that Purdue.
It's not that Purdue. All right. So I'm taking Purdue over Yale. The next matchup is Murray State, right in the heart of Murray, Kentucky, home of Popeye Jones and Ja Moran, obviously. They're playing San Francisco. I'm going to roll with Murray State. Which way do you like, Jackpot?
Yeah, I'm going with Murray State.
All right, Kentucky and St. Peter's. I said Peters. Anyway, Kentucky against St. Peter's, a 2:15 matchup. I'm going to roll with the Wildcats unless you talk.
I'll probably win by about 5.
By about 5. All right, then we got moving back up the bracket, Murray State and Kentucky. An all Kentucky matchup to go to the Sweet 16, Jackpot. Which way you rolling?
Give me Murray State.
Ooh.
Somebody's going to make it.
Right.
Somebody's going to make it.
Yeah. Well, hey, Jackpot likes Murray State. I almost went to college there. Why not? All right, Virginia Tech and Purdue. My heart says go with Virginia Tech because they can shoot the 3, and shooting the 3 may put them into the Sweet 16.
They ain't
but
beating
this is
Purdue.
for the animals. All right, Purdue. Fair enough. We'll keep Purdue up there. St. Mary's and UCLA. Jackpot likes St. Mary's over Indiana. I like UCLA to advance. But which way you want to go there, Jackpot?
I like the Fighting John Woodens to advance as well.
All right, and then we got Baylor and Marquette. Baylor, the defending national champion. Do you think they advance?
Baylor.
Yeah, I kind of like Baylor too. All right, so we got Baylor, a 1-4 matchup, Baylor and UCLA. I am in the camp that I think that UCLA will advance, but Jackpot, it is the people's bracket. Which way you rolling?
Baylor.
Baylor, okay. And then we got Purdue and Murray State. Will Murray State advance? Purdue is a tough out.
Nope.
Murray State's won 30 games this season. All right, so you like Purdue. All right, so we got 1 seed Baylor, 3 seed Purdue. I personally think Purdue will win that matchup, but I mean, you and I have disagreed a good bit there, but I kind of like Purdue to win that matchup and head to the Final Four. Which way do you like it, Jackpot? Does that sound fair or not?
What? how does history suggest number one seeds stacking up? I mean,
I think that they they're at a pretty good percentage as far as making the Final Four. I think it's like 34% of the one seeds advance to the Final Four, some number like that. I don't know. So we have Baylor and UCLA. All right, we'll go with Baylor. Baylor. All right, so right now we've got Gonzaga and Baylor in the Final Four, all chalk for us. Arizona and Wright State. I mean, Arizona's going to win that game. Seton Hall and TCU. Texas is a shithole, but I kind of like TCU.
Wouldn't know the damn difference. Go ahead with that.
All right, Houston and UAB. The Blazers, the 12 seed, Houston, the 5 seed. I would roll with Houston there, but that's just me. I think
Give me the Fighting Andy Kennedys to pull the upset, the 5-12 upset.
All right. Then we got another potential upset here. The Snake, UT Chattanooga, playing the 4 seed Illinois. Chattanooga's got some players. Illinois, you want to go with the Snake or you want to go with the Illini? Because let me
go with the Illini.
Okay.
Get to slither by the snake. The Snake.
They're going to pull a Kentucky in football and just survive.
Survive against the Snake.
Colorado State and Michigan. Fuck Michigan. I like Colorado State. I don't think Michigan should be in the tournament, but that's just me. We'll go with that one. The next one's Tennessee and Longwood.
Give me the Lancers.
You like Longwood?
No.
Oh, I was about to say fuck. All right, jackpot. You're doing it for the animals. Fuck, man.
No.
I mean, man, jackpot, you know something I don't know. Hell. All right, so I like Longwood there. Excuse me, Tennessee, Ohio State, and Loyola Chicago. Sister Mary, I think is her name, is not going to be there due to her health. But Loyola Chicago, they're always a tough out. Or you could go with Ohio State and those fucking Buckeyes. Which way you going, jackpot? Either way with me, because this is a pick 'em in my opinion.
Go with Loyola. More tournament experience.
Exactly. And they got the sister on their side. You know she's praying for them.
Yep.
Villanova and Delaware. I will not take anything from Delaware because we elected things from Delaware, and that's like, suck it. So I'm going with Villanova. I can't let you pick Delaware, jackpot. Can't do it. Sorry.
Okay.
All right, then we got Loyola Chicago and Villanova. I like Villanova there as well.
Yep.
Okay.
The Fighting Jay Wrights.
The Fighting Jay Wrights. All right, Colorado State and Tennessee. Mountain West versus the SEC. I'm going to go with the Vols unless you talk me out of it, jackpot.
Yeah. The Vols are hot.
All right. Then we have UAB and Illinois. Can Andy Kennedy get it done against the Illini, or will Illinois advance? I like Illinois there. I like them better in that game than I do against the Snake, to be honest with you.
You Fighting Dick Butkuses.
The Fighting Dick Butkuses, okay. Then we've got Arizona and TCU. I like Arizona. I think that they're the kind of the underlooked number 1 seed in my opinion. So I'm going to put them there. Then we've got Arizona and Illinois. I'll let you pick this one, jackpot, because you did mention the Fighting Dick Butkuses. Maybe you just have a thing for the Illini.
No, I don't think they make it. I don't think they make it past Arizona.
All right, so we got Tennessee and Villanova.
Sean Miller's players.
Yeah, with Sean Miller's players, exactly. All right, so we got Arizona and in the Elite Eight, we got Tennessee and Villanova. I mean, Tennessee's playing some good basketball. I feel like they'll shit the bed though. But I like Coach Barnes, but Coach Wright's a hell of a coach too. Tough matchup to pick there. I know, but I like Tennessee. Which way you want to go, jackpot?
Let's go.
All right.
Let's
So you
do it.
like
They've
Tennessee
been on fire lately. Rick Barnes has also been known for shitting the bed in the tournament too. So
Exactly. All right.
Yeah.
Arizona and Tennessee. Who goes to the Final Four, Jackpot? I mean, I think it might be hard for you to pick Tennessee just on principle because, fuck the Vols. But
I don't hate the basketball team like I do the football team.
Oh, okay. So your hatred just for the football team. Okay. I understand that.
All right. I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm gonna pick them.
All right. This is for the animals. So
I'm gonna do it.
Jackpot got Tennessee. All right. Final bracket. Kansas. Fucking Kansas.
Watch them lose the first damn game.
Yeah, fuck Kansas. Anyway, got to pick them. It's for the animals. San Diego State and Creighton. The Jays. I like the Jays, Jackpot.
Yeah, me too. San Diego State can under them basketball.
All right. Iowa and Richmond. Iowa should be basketball. There's nothing but fucking cornfields up there. Damn children of the corn motherfuckers. But Richmond, I don't really want to talk about Richmond either because I'm going to take Iowa, though. You like Iowa, Jackpot?
I want to take the Spiders there. The 5-12. 5-12
matchup.
Upset.
Okay. Providence and South Dakota State. The Friars and South Dakota State. I think their mascot's the Jackrabbits. That's good enough for me with South Dakotans with South Dakota State, but it's for the animals,
Somebody's going to win one of those. I'm going to go with the Friars.
Friars, okay. LSU, a team in turmoil. They don't even know who the fuck their coach is going to be next season, but they're playing Iowa State. Logic says to take Iowa State because is LSU even wanting to play for anybody besides?
They didn't want to be there.
Yeah, they didn't want to be there. They're the dickhead they fired. I would like Iowa State, but I will yield to you if you like the Fighting Will Wades.
The former Will Wades.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Cyclones there. I think they get a measure of revenge or a measure of do-wop-wop feel-good from shitting the bed in their football bowl game when they kicked themselves in the dick and lost the game. Didn't get beat, they lost.
Wisconsin and Colgate.
Remember that. They lost.
Wisconsin and Colgate. I like the Badgers.
Yeah, I like the Badgers too. Always a tough, hard-nosed bunch. Doesn't matter really what sport they play. They just go battle,
Southern Cal and Miami. I think Miami's fucking gong show, but
if that's not a damn matchup of
fuckery.
Interesting. That's interesting as fuck, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I'll be watching that game, but I like Southern Cal to win.
Gonna go with Miami.
All right, we'll give you Miami. Auburn and Jacksonville State. Yeah, I mean, Bruce Pearl's a cheater, but I got to go with Auburn. All right, now we got Auburn and Miami. I'm still thinking Auburn wins. I like Auburn in the Sweet 16. Can we agree on that, or do you give Miami a chance?
No.
Okay. So Auburn's in. Then we got Iowa State and Wisconsin, the 3 seed and the 11 seed. I think Iowa State can beat Wisconsin, but I'm also an asshole. Which way you got it, Jackpot?
Scotty.
All right. Then we've got Wisconsin and Auburn. 3 versus 2. For the animals, I'm going to go with Auburn because I think that Auburn can pressure Wisconsin. I think that's a clash of styles, and I think that Auburn will pull that out, in my opinion. So give me Auburn, unless you want to talk me out of it.
Yeah, no, I think they can advance.
All right. Let's look at the top half of this bracket here. We've got Kansas and Creighton. Fuck Kansas. I hope they lose, but I think that they're going to win, and it is for the animals. So give me Kansas over Creighton. You give the Jays a chance there, Jackpot?
No.
Okay. Then you got Richmond and Providence. The Spiders, man, I think Providence can win there. I really do. I think that's an easier matchup for the Friars than Iowa. Which way do you like it, Jackpot?
Who is it now?
Richmond and Providence.
Providence.
All right. Then we got Providence and Kansas for a spot against Auburn. I think that Kansas is the team that I think they win there over Providence. I really do.
Yep.
All right. So now we've got Kansas and Auburn for a spot in the Final Four. We've already got one SEC team there. If we put Kansas in there, we've got two Big 12 teams. Which way are we floating there, Jackpot? I don't want to be known as the SEC guy here, but I kind of like Auburn.
I kind of do too.
Fuck Kansas. All right, so now we're in the Final Four region, in the Final Four bracket here. Gonzaga versus Baylor. Baylor has that championship experience. And I just think that Gonzaga will eventually peter out. Either they're going to blow everybody out or peter out, and I think they're going to peter out. I would take Baylor. Which way are you rolling there, Jackpot?
I think they're going all the way.
Oh, all the way for Gonzaga or Baylor?
Yeah, the Peters.
Gonzaga. Okay. So Gonzaga in the championship game against either Tennessee or Auburn. Ooh, man. Tough one there. I kind of want to roll with the Vols. I like Coach Barnes.
Nope. I think Auburn's going to get that one. Auburn gets it done.
All right. So you got Gonzaga and Auburn, and you pick Gonzaga to go all the way, right?
Yep.
For the Animals, we will go with Gonzaga. There we go. And then final prediction for the score. I mean, I don't know, 76-70. What do you think?
Yeah, I was kind of leaning 70-66. But that sounds good.
All right, we'll go 70-66. Why not? All right, so there we go for the Animals. We're submitting the bracket right now. There you go for the Animals. That's our pick there. Boom. All right, so we actually finished that quicker than I thought.
And it's a dog, too.
Yeah, it was a dog. There you go, Jackpot. All right, so there's that. I'm going to open up the phone lines. We'll take calls really quick before we get out of here, since it didn't take us as long as I thought with the bracket. If you want to join the program, 803-470-2905, 803-470-2905, as the bracket for the Animals for what is Saving Grace, right? Is that the name of it, Jackpot? I can't remember. Saving Grace is the name of it? Yeah, Saving Grace Animal Shelter in Lumberton gets it, if that happens. All right, so we'll take calls for a few minutes here, 803-470-2905, 803-470-2905. As we roll along here, Jackpot, and getting ready for the NCAA tournament. If you have not entered Mayhem Matthew, Papa B, etc., please enter the contest. Now let's see here. Out to the phones we go.
Mayhem
Welcome
Matthews
to the program.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Left him up there in the damn snow.
Exactly. What's up? Who's this?
Matthew.
Matthew, what's up? Did you enter the challenge, sir?
I did not enter y'all's challenge, but I did enter a couple other people's challenges.
Well, why didn't you enter ours? You don't like our challenge?
Well, I will enter it. I don't have a problem. But what I was gonna say is there is absolutely no way that two SEC teams go into the Final Four this year. There's no way. This ain't football.
Sure. I mean, that's your opinion. We picked our bracket for the Animals, so.
I have Arizona, UCLA going to the Final Two, and I have UCLA taking it all.
So why can't two SEC teams make it to the Final Four if two Pac-12 teams are going to play in the championship game?
I don't know. I just don't see that happening. It's very unlikely. I just don't see it, and I don't see Baylor in the Final Two as well. Yeah.
Well, hey, you know what? I think a lot of people may closely agree with what Jackpot and I put in there. So if you want to win the challenge and you think that that's for sure what's going to happen, go and enter. You might win the damn thing because your bracket's probably not going to be like everybody else's.
So I'm also thinking that this bracket y'all set up is almost as good as you saying the Kirby Smart's not a top 25 coach.
Well, that's fine. And once again, if you think the bracket that we put together is dumb, enter your own bracket, and then you can tell us all to shut up, or we'll laugh at you like you're
Well,
an idiot.
I helped with it, and I thought Kirby was definitely a top 20 coach. So,
Well, he's definitely a top 10 coach, easily.
Sure.
But I do want to make this bet with Mr. Rob here that I still, if I do lose this bracket challenge, that you wear an Auburn tank top.
I already told you that I would do that, but you're I mean, I don't know what you want if you win the entire thing. I mean, why are you even talking about this to me when your ass hasn't even entered the damn contest? Enter the contest before you can even start. What the hell's wrong with you? Enter the contest and then you can run your mouth. Until then, you're just wasting my time.
I'm going to enter it right now. You have a good day,
Well, then
sir.
enter it, and then make sure you put your name as Mayhem Matthew so we know who you are. That way we can laugh at you when your bracket turns to shit.
Okay. Well, you have a good day, sir. I'm going to do that right now.
Good day to you, sir.
I don't think that was that Mayhem Matthew?
Yeah, it was Mayhem Matthew.
Oh, God, he sounded nervous and jumpy as fuck. I mean,
I know, right?
Mayhem Matthew, I thought was a little bit more of a cool hand Luke than that. That guy sounded like he was about to come out of his shorts. He didn't take his pill.
Maybe so. SEC Dog, the link is in the show description. You go there and you can enter right from there, okay? And I don't mean to be disrespectful to him, but he's over there mocking our stuff. He's not even in the damn contest. He's wanting me to agree to something, and he's not even in the fucking contest. The hell's wrong with you?
He said he was on Uncle Lou's. Uncle Lou has a challenge. Uncle Lou hates basketball.
Now see, Eric says Bluegrass Rob has Murray State beating you. No, sir. That was Jackpot's pick. We agreed upon it, so I guess I'll hang with that.
Somebody's gonna pull an upset. Somebody will make it to the Sweet 16 that ain't got no business being there. So.
Yeah. Well. Welcome to the Rob and Kale Show. Good evening.
How's it going, y'all? Bluegrass Sports Media.
Ooh. Hey, buddy. What's up?
I called in to talk about not March Madness for a second, but then someone told me in the comments you picked Murray State to beat Kentucky. We
agree. Well, sir, we're picking it for the animals. We don't have a vested interest in it because no team from our Palmetto State is in the entire tournament. And you know what? By the way, the last time we were picked on by some Yankee motherfuckers, we seceded. So next year they better put one of our teams in the tournament, or it might be some bad things happening. I'm just saying. We have that track record as a state.
You have some bad things, but you also remember what happened.
Like, no, slow down. You're telling me we don't have that track record as a state? You need to read our history, sir. We don't give a fuck. We will secede from the Union in a second. You don't know the shit about that. All you know in Kentucky is bumblefucks and assholes. You don't have any state pride up there.
First off, let me educate you, sir. First off, you lost the Civil War, and secondly, the Confederate president was from Kentucky.
Yeah, but you know what? He fucking left. Anyway, go ahead. What you got?
So, have you heard about Tennessee paying this high school kid $8 million to come play quarterback for him?
I don't think they're paying him $8 million.
What?
That's
by the way, I'm joking about the Civil War. Holy shit, people. Don't start that nonsense. It's a fucking joke.
Rutgers is now up 34-30 on Notre Dame. The Guidos were over there going nuts a second ago.
Tony Soprano's fucking college is jacking some stuff up, man.
They are.
Yeah. Well, anyway,
all
right. Well,
according to the Athletic, they're paying him $8 million. So he'll make $8 million by the time he's a junior.
If this is NIL money, I don't want to hear that shit from you. I mean, you've told me yourself Kentucky has the best team that money can buy. Why are you calling with that nonsense?
Oh, no, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I think it's great. I mean, they're paying to be the third best team in the SEC East. It's great. They're just going to be disappointed when they can't beat Georgia.
Jackpot, can you help me with something? I need your help, Jackpot. What in the blue fuck is up with these Kentucky fans thinking that they're the goddamn dawn of everything in football now when they haven't really been worth a fuck forever?
They've been the best of a mediocre middle of the SEC East for like 2 out of the last 5 years.
Let me ask you a question. If you could change it right now and you could be Kentucky and have Kentucky's reputation the past 5 to 7 years, would you do it, or would you rather be South Carolina?
I'd rather have the reputation, but I don't want to be. I'd rather have the wins. But I don't want to be. I don't want to be in that predicament because I like where we're at. I like our coach. I like the way our program's headed. I mean, our ceiling is not going to be, knocking off run-of-the-mill Big Ten team in the Outback Bowl. Been there, done that. A bunch of times.
Here's the thing. Your ceiling is just as high as ours. Like, you're not winning the SEC East.
You don't know that.
Oh, but excuse me, sir. Let me interject something
Who
here.
normally wins the SEC East?
Georgia.
Okay.
And Florida.
When's the last time you beat Georgia?
2000, I think 8 or 6 or something like that.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Let
me ask you this question, sir. How many SEC East titles does the Kentucky Wildcats have?
Probably not a whole lot.
How about zero?
How about none?
How about zero? You've never been to the SEC championship game because you're a shithole of a program. South Carolina's been in the SEC since what, 1991? They've been to the SEC championship. I think you're a founding member of the conference, and you've never been to the championship game. Please don't talk to me about football.
Yep. Well, I mean, to be fair, they didn't have a championship game till South Carolina came around anyway. So.
Well, since they implemented the game, South Carolina's been once. But the reality is you should be talking to us about basketball. This is your sport, sir. And yet you're coming on here talking about Tennessee paying $8 million to a player and fucking your football team. Get out of here.
Well, I don't talk basketball to people who don't know what they're saying because you said Murray State's going to be Kentucky. So obviously you are deranged.
I said I'm deranged. Okay. Well, look, the South Carolina's been to the Final Four since earlier than Kentucky has. I mean, it's just how deranged am I?
Oh, that's another thing I want to talk about. How did signing those 3-star recruits go for South Carolina's head basketball coach?
Look, Jackpot and I have different opinions on that, but I don't know. I mean, that's
because you were all up on your moral high horse a while back, but he ended up getting fired because he couldn't get talent in there, right?
Look, I'm a guy that I like Frank Martin. Some people don't like him. I think it's a mistake that South Carolina fired him. I really do. Why are you not talking about your Kentucky basketball team?
Let me be. Yeah, no pun intended. Let me be frank.
Yeah.
I mean, I have nothing but admiration and love for the guy, but I mean, the program had gone stale. It had grown stale. Hadn't made it to the postseason, and I don't know when. After that Final Four run, we ain't been back anywhere. So, it's kind of a victim of his own success. And it was sad the way it ended. It really was. It was sad the way it ended for him. And let me be frank about this forever. Frank Martin, better than Will Muschamp.
That's not saying much.
I don't think that. I was about to say that's not really saying a whole lot.
All right. Look, I mean, do you have anything you want to say about your Kentucky men's basketball program here, or are you just going to be just silly?
No, I mean, Kentucky, I'm more worried about the second round matchup than I am the Sweet 16 matchup. I think both Murray State and San Francisco are really good basketball teams. I don't think Purdue makes it to the Sweet 16.
Why are you giving us shit about picking Murray State if you think they're a good basketball team?
Because I don't even know if Murray State beats San Francisco. San Francisco, I think, is better than Murray State.
Okay.
You know what,
enough.
Rob? You know what? You know what city is known as the San Francisco of the South?
What is that, sir?
Asheville, North Carolina.
Fair enough. Anything else to add here, Mr. Bluegrass Sports Media? Because you've spun a bunch of dumb shit tonight, but
yeah, I got a little one more dumb shit thing.
okay.
Would you like? I mean, barring the upset in the first round, and barring the upset in the first round, would you like to bet that game that you picked?
No, I'm not betting this game. I don't want to take your money. I don't want to take your damn first and 15th checks and have you damn squandering there. I don't want to do that to you.
I'd give you 3-1 odds on $100.
Oh, Jesus. I'm not placing bets with you with the Kentucky program. I don't want to take your money, sir. Not doing it.
Things don't work out well for you when you bet people.
Right. The only person that's on this show that I'll bet with, there are probably 3 people actually 4 that I would probably bet with. Jackpot, my buddy David Penn over there. I'd probably bet with Eric. Big Barney Ross is there, and Beg and Megan. Everybody else, I'm kind of like, I don't know. I don't want it to be a thing.
I bet a lot of people in the comment section. I've actually lost quite a bit because.
Yeah, well, here. Let me help you. Let me help your wallet. Don't bet on the Kentucky football team this year. It may end up fucking you. You don't want to do that.
Listen, I
You're
think
welcome.
Kentucky's going to be really good at football.
Okay.
I think they're going to be a pretty damn good football team.
All right. Well, thank you, buddy.
I think we definitely have a bet when they play South Carolina.
All right. We'll see. Okay. I think you lose to South Carolina, but we'll see. I'm not a Gamecock apologist. I think you lose to South Carolina.
I wish we played Clemson. We fucked them up pretty badly.
You just need to shut up. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Your fucking team would get fucking railroaded by Clemson. Shut up. Furman would give us a better game. Get the fuck out of here.
How much are you playing the ukulele?
First of all, I don't think you understand. See, this is the thing. It's I'm saying dumb stuff. The reality is that Clemson or any other major program doesn't pay the players. It sets up with NIL stuff. That's how it works. Go and Google it, sir. Google is free.
I know NIL, but that's just an extension to pay the players.
Okay, well, however you want to put it, man.
The boosters are paying the players.
Okay, that's fine. Anything else?
So who's your starting quarterback this year?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're going to roll through the schedule. The Clemson schedule sucks this year.
They brought Hunter Johnson back for a reason. Just saying.
The Clemson schedule sucks this year, so I don't understand why we're talking about this. It's the night before the basketball tournament where Kentucky is supposed to be just the best team money can buy. Your words, not mine. And you want to talk about the Clemson starting quarterback? Get out of here, man.
Well, I mean, there's no teams to talk about until you know who you're playing in the Sweet 16.
Okay.
I mean, we're going to beat the piss out of the Peacocks tomorrow, and then whoever wins between San Francisco.
I appreciate your call, but I have to move on because other people want to get involved. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Have a good night. All right. Holy shit, John.
The Gamecocks played them back in about 1990 at the Meadowlands in East Rutherford, New Jersey, in hoops.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's fair. But
you remember the Meadowlands? He said that had that court that looked. I mean, it looked like it was made out of plywood. You remember that?
I do.
They're from New Jersey somewhere, and they were playing there instead of they were playing the Gamecocks there instead of in their home gym. I think they were like 15, 20 minutes away. We lost too.
Dakota says this guy is mentally insane. All right, so here's Mayhem Matthew calling us again. Matthew, hello, Matthew. Did you enter the contest yet?
Hey, y'all need a little comic relief after that last caller.
Oh, okay. Who's this? I thought it was Matthew. Who's this?
Down here in Mississippi, this is Papa B.
Oh, hey, Papa B. How you doing?
Down here in Mississippi, we use the word mayonnaise. You know, like you put mayonnaise on a sandwich. we'll use it like this. Man, there's a lot of people in here. And then the word initiate, like you get initiated into the fraternity. In Mississippi, we'll use it like this. She ate 3 hamburgers, initiate some French fries. But I wanted to tell you, Ben Howland, he looked desperate tonight, guys. He was acting different. He was running out on the court. Things that he hasn't been doing over the past 8 years. Suddenly tonight, he just looked like a desperate man, and it was sad.
I don't know, man. Did they win?
Jackpot.
Yes.
I wanted to ask you this thing that they say about where are you from? I'm from North Acalacca, North Carolina. How do you pronounce that? Can you say that again for me? And what does it mean?
Do what?
Sometimes you'll say, I'm down here in Acalacca, North Carolina.
The upside of South Kakalaki.
Kakalaki, yeah, Kakalaki. What does that mean?
Right now, I'm in Lumberton, which is in the southeastern part of the great state of North Kakalaki. And, yeah, love it. Love it.
All right. Well, hey, Papa B, appreciate you calling the program, man. Thank you.
All right. See you.
There you go.
Bye.
All right. Final call for calls at 803-470-2905. All right, Jackpot.
Those goofballs over on 107.5 in the morning, I think it was yesterday morning, they were, or no, was it today? I don't remember. They were discussing different head coaching scenarios. That was yesterday. And one of them brought up the name Rick Stansberry, who used to be the head coach at Mississippi State for the Gamecocks. I don't think we want any more SEC retreads, do we?
No, well, Jackpot, if you could be Ray Tanner for a day and pick a coach, who would you go with? I mean, if it were your choice.
Roy told you.
Yeah, Sean Miller. You like Sean Miller? Okay.
I like Sean.
I would be in the.
That motherfucker won 30 games like 7 damn times, twice at Xavier.
I mean, he is a known cheater, though. I mean, that doesn't bother you. It's overrated.
Everybody deserves a second chance. Arkansas hired Danny Ford.
Holy shit. David says Will Wade. You want Will Wade?
Fuck no. Isn't he? People always say he's a Clemson. Was he an assistant there or something?
I think it was something in his past where he was. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't remember.
He was there, I'm sure the comrade would let us know about it. I don't know for sure. So, I mean, I'm just being honest. I don't really know. Anyway, final call for calls 803-470-2905. Please get in the contest.
You know how it's like, how in college football, everybody knows, who the coordinators are. That's a big deal. I mean, everybody can dribble the name of anybody's coordinator off their tongue almost as quick as they can the head coach. But in college basketball, I don't know who damn assistants are.
Yeah, I like McMahon at Murray State. If that were my pick, that's who I would go with. But also, Scott Drew out at Baylor, why not go for him? You talk about somebody that has an opportunity to possibly come in and revitalize the program. I mean, he brought their program back from fucking murder. Like, literally, someone murdered somebody, and he brought them back and won a national title. He should be number one on everybody's list. All right, let's take this call here. Welcome into the program. Good evening.
Yes, this is Mayhem Matthew. I just entered the contest.
Okay, congratulations to you, sir.
Thank you.
And
thank you.
And earlier I was I wasn't nervous earlier. I was walking around. I didn't know if that had anything to do with it, but
well, you sounded like you were trying to grab a sheep or something. I don't know what was happening there. It sounded pretty vile.
Oh, okay. Well, I just wanted to call in and let you know that I was entering the contest, and I'm going to win. So what do I get again?
The pot.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for the pot in advance.
Appreciate it. Bye-bye. He thinks he's going to win, Jackpot. Odds on who's going to win. My money's on Beth Webb. That's who I think's going to win. Why not? Bible Belt Beauties is in the contest. SEC Dog, I hope you enter. James Thompson, same for you. Who else? David needs to get in the contest. Dakota's already in it. Appreciate that. Vol Steak, if you want to jump in, that would be awesome. Let's have a nice big fat pot. That sounds pretty good to me.
What's ever happened to Dr. Vol?
I don't know. That's a good question. We
a lot of people only come around during football season.
That's true. Absolutely true. Well, we're going to have spring football here before long, Jackpot. It's not that far off. All right. Make sure you enter the contest. Appreciate you guys. Bluegrass Sports Media is in too. If you want to say, hey, I've got a one-up on the Kentucky faithful, you can have it that too. So appreciate you guys joining the show. We will see you on Sunday. By then, we'll have a Sweet 16. Thanks for checking out the program. Jackpot, have a great evening.
Be in the Sweet 16 by then. See ya.